Why Richie wanted Harry to kill Valjon. In episode 4, Richie brought Harry, Tom Hardy, into his facility by himself once more, stating that something didn't feel right after speaking with Valjon, the man who allegedly killed his son, and that he liked Harry enough to agree to put the matter to rest if Harry completed the job with Valjon because that would ease his mind. He hands Harry a gun, intending to observe the exchange and see if there is any moment of recognition or hesitation between Valjon and Harry. Instead of using a gunshot to kill Valjon quickly, Harry uses a piece of wood that he breaks off and stabs him severely in the stomach until he dies, eliminating any possibility of doubt. Although it seemed to allay Richie's fears, he did have one last request: Tommy's burial should be attended by the Harrigan family. The audience is unaware of what Valjon truly informed Richie regarding Tommy's death, thus even while it's obviously meant to serve as a symbolic peace between the two families, it could also be a trap for the Harrigans. The long-brewing conflict between the Stevensons and the Harrigans seemed to turn toward peace in episode 4 of the Paramount Plus crime thriller Mobland, but only on the surface. The seeming confrontation between the two London-based criminal families is actually on the verge of erupting at the end of the episode and may have taken a significant stride in that direction. Many of the show's primary characters gained color and context in episode 4, and now that the cast and plots have been revealed, the program is starting to give both more nuance. The main storyline of the Harrigan crime empire's quest to take over London's fentanyl trade, which is currently controlled by Richie Stevenson and his rival crime family, serves as the basis for each distinct subplot. Making sure the Harrigans' wrongdoings don't result in violence and trying to keep himself and the entire Harrigan family out of jail has been Harry D'Souza's entire job. But it's becoming more and more obvious that the biggest danger to either of these outcomes originates inside the Cotswolds. Why Kevin denied remembering Rusby. He lied when Harry asked about the former guard. While waiting for Richie to phone following his personal interrogation of Valjon, Harry and Kevin, played by Paddy Considine, have a one-on-one conversation that leads to some significant discoveries regarding the Harrigan family's past. The most significant is that, when Conrad was in his 50s and Bella, Kevin's wife, was just 20 or 21 years old, she was one of the girls he had on the side. It explains why she is rarely seen with the other members of the family and also why, in spite of Harry's stern warnings, Bella is still attempting to close a deal with the enigmatic Frenchman Antoine. They talk about their time spent together at a juvenile prison center, which is probably how the two men initially connected and how Harry ended up with the Harrigans. In episode 3, Harry discloses to Kevin that he met one of their former jailers, Rusby, in the nursing home, but Kevin denies ever remembering him. But it turns out that not only did Kevin remember him, but that same guard actually raped him, at least once, while he was in the detention center. He lied to Harry to conceal the truth about his ordeal. Who Jan's friend Alice really is. Jan met her after a therapy session. Jan was entertaining her new friend Alice, whom she had connected with after meeting her seemingly at random, when Conrad showed up at her house to confront her. When Conrad walks inside Jan's house, Alice begs to stay, but Conrad instantly rejects her with a glance. Alice is exposed as an undercover informant for DC's Fisk and Mikasa, and it is evident that she is attempting to obtain information on the Harrigans from a less suspicious source in January. At the conclusion of Mobland's 4th episode, her cover was still in place, but we'll see how long that lasts. Mobland, Funeral for a Friend, Season 1 Episode 5 promo. Kevin and Harry evaluate situations in an effort to find insurance and a plan of departure. Brendan contacts Serafina in an attempt to find a way back in. Bella and Jan, left on their own, offer their condolences. Richie suggests a solution, and Maeve strikes. The only enjoyable pieces of Mobland come from some unexpected revelations. Many of the characters in Rat Trap converse with one another. They drive there to speak with someone else after driving here to speak with someone. They occasionally use headphones to converse while driving. You would think that something significant would be stated with all of the talking. However, it hardly ever does. We're frequently informed that something significant just happened, such as how nasty Conrad, Pierce Brosnan, is, but we're never given any proof of this. Here are the key points of the conversation. Bella, Laura Pulver, and Conrad, Pierce Brosnan, shared a bed. Even though Kevin, played by Paddy Considine, is aware of this, he doesn't care. This is something that Maeve, Helen Mirren, is well aware of. Harry, Tom Hardy, has to seem as though he doesn't mind because he just found out. I'll tell you who is completely indifferent, me. We haven't even seen Bella and Conrad together on film yet, so I'm not sure what we're supposed to infer from this strange fivesome. Of course, it was an unexpected revelation. Despite being unexpected, it was for the wrong reasons.